All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. Today we're gonna do a pick a card, or pick a deck, for guidance on moving forward. How, like, if you're feeling blocked, or a lot of times we take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but you're still making progress. Okay, sometimes we'll have little setbacks that kind of discourage us. So this is just these are readings to give you some encouragement from spirit. If you're going in the right direction, it's gonna, spirit will let you know. If you are going down a path that's not meant for you, that's what will come out. So we're gonna just see, okay, guys? So this is gonna be pile 1 is gonna be the Modern Witch Tarot, and pile 2 is gonna be the Light Seers Tarot. I will put the timestamps down below in the description box, all right, guys? So before we jump into this, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, subscribe. All right, guys, when you send me good energy, I send that good energy back, and we can all use that good energy, right, guys? All right, so pile 1, pile 2, I will see you guys at your readings. All right, pile number 1, if you chose the Modern Witch Tarot, this is your reading. We're going to start by pulling one of these Archangel Power Tarot cards for your general message for spirit, and then we'll get your story with the Modern Witch, okay? All right, let's get okay, that one flew out. We have the 3 of Michael. This says, release the past, you will grow from the situation, time heals all wounds. Okay, so one of the biggest obstacles in our lives can be holding on to situations that don't serve us. All right, so you could be holding on to something that happened in the past. Allowing yourself to release that pain, anger, hurt, that resentment, that bitterness. Whenever you allow yourself to release that, it gives you the space to grow. Okay, so yeah, you need to leave the troubles behind and move towards calmer situations, whether it's home, work, whatever that may be, relationships. Okay, the first card that flew out is, yeah, you have a lot on your plate. You're juggling a lot. You could feel overwhelmed right now. Spirit says that's part of what's keeping up these blockages in your life. It's one of the problems is, pile 1, you're overwhelmed, and so you're like, I can't do this by myself. I need so and so, or I need their resources, or I need their help. Spirit says that's what's blocking you. Okay, if I'm here telling you, Spirit's here telling you, you need to cut this out. You might not like the fact that you have to leave. You have to move away. Okay. Okay, we have the 4 of Wands and the Empress. This is a living situation, a home, a wife, a mother. You might have to leave this home. You might have to leave behind this mother. It doesn't have to be your mother. Okay. Leaving this behind is going to open doors for financial stability, maybe even marriage, but you have to take a chance. With the Fool, she's at the edge, right, of this cliff, and the Fool has to trust in God that if they jump off this cliff, that God's gonna catch them. I'm getting the image of Neo when he has to jump the building. The first time he jumped, he fell, and that could have happened before. When you've taken chances, you fell, And you're like, I don't know if I want to do that again. But Spirit's saying this is one of those times that you have to trust yourself, that when you jump, you're going to be okay. You're going to make it to the other side. Financial stability, a healthy marriage, but you have to take that chance. Okay, let's clarify. All right, pile number 1. Gotta release the past. Time heals all wounds. It could be something in regards to this mother, this empress, this mother figure. Yeah. A mother and a connection. That's this overwhelming feeling, all this that you have on your plate has to do with a mother and a connection that you have. You're holding on to them. You're holding on tightly to them. It's, again, down here, Spirit's telling you, you got to cut them out. You got to leave. And you're like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to move away from these people. But this is what's blocking you. This home, I'm seeing the couple here. A couple. The 4 of Wands represents a home. The 2 people, this could be a connection, a relationship. And then you have the mother. The mother. You live at home with this partner. Then you have your mother around. You're holding on to this tightly. And it's this is what's blocking you from reaching more financial stability and healthy relationships. You have to take a chance. You get the clarity. It's up to you to take that chance to do what you need to do. And it's not always, it's not always fun to have to do that, right? So, allow yourself, take the time. I'm not telling you jump off a cliff and you go running and jump. No, go within. Gain clarity, okay? Really see things for what they are. Let's look at this 9 of Wands. You're lying to yourself. The blockages. Somebody's telling you it's time to move away, and you're like, no. You could be deceiving yourself. I don't think that's the right path to take. The blockages is the self-deception. You're lying to yourself that this is a problem. This is a hard. I'm not trying to put you down, pile 1. Trust me, I've been in this energy. I'm currently fighting off some of these things that I have to release. It can be very difficult. I mean, this is not something that happens overnight. This is something that could take months, even years. But if you have clarity, if you start seeking more clarity, then it won't hold you back longer than it needs to, okay? All you have to, you know how one of the first steps to getting help is to admit that you have a problem. This is one of those times where you have to admit, okay, maybe I am deceiving myself. Maybe I am lying to myself, telling myself that it's not this, that my partner is not the problem, that my mother is not the problem. And I'm not saying that they are, because we allow what we allow. Like when, I had to cut out my mom too, and I told her, she's like, well, this is just who I am. And I'm like, well, that's okay. If that's what you choose, who you choose to be, that's fine. But I choose not to be in that energy. And I had to pull myself away from that. And that's not to say that, I'm not telling you, you should not love your mother. But if your mother is creating stress and blockages in your life, you have to do what's right for you. And this self-deception is telling yourself that this is not a problem. They're only a problem if you allow them to be. And you're allowing them to be. This is about putting up healthy boundaries. There could be some confusion. You need to gain the clarity. Stop lying to yourself. Stop trying to deceive yourself and call judgment on a situation, and focus on what it is that you need to be more stable, grow financially, whatever this is, even a project. When you start focusing on yourself, when you start following spirit and God, the universe, whatever you believe in, when you start following that higher power, the guidance to start working on yourself, it's going to create a lot of conflict. It might even disappoint a father figure. It might even disappoint a father figure. Like, how can you turn your back on your mother, kind of thing. You know, something like that. Money problems could be like, if you're struggling financially, you just can't get ahead, it could be because this partner, again, I said the mother and the partner, that your partner could be the main source of your financial struggles. And it could be because your partner can be very reckless with money. This is one of those situations that on the surface, everybody thinks that you're a great couple. Everybody thinks that money's good. But behind the scenes, we know our real struggles, right? And if you're, tarot is about looking behind the veil, behind the scenes, to give you the guidance, because sometimes we don't want to see it ourselves, right? So this is just advice. You never have to take it. This is just spirit opening your eyes to a different perspective, so that way, we can stop lying to ourselves. So on the surface, everybody thinks this is a great family. Everybody thinks, you're financially good. But behind the scenes, your partner is very reckless with money. And that's what's putting all this stress and you could just be going through a lot of stress. You holding up this facade, it can be exhausting. Oh my God. Holding up this image of, we're great, everything's fine, that energy is exhausting, because then you go home and you have to deal with the reality. And then when you're out and about and people are, oh, how's things at home? And you have to, put on this mask. It's time to stop lying to yourself, okay? There's a lot of confusion. These people will try to create illusions, and, whether it's your partner, your parents, whoever these people are in your life, okay? Let's see what this Queen of Swords is. This is gaining clarity, truth and clarity. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. The High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess reveals the secrets, the things that are hidden behind the scenes, right? This High Priestess communicates the truth. And that could put a lot of people in this very defensive energy, like, how dare you tell me the truth? Because people don't like the truth. They really don't. It's not, and the truth isn't always, like, nice. It's not always nice. It's this defensive energy that's not true. That's not true. It's natural. It's a natural part of the process, okay? We might be denying it, but eventually, when Spirit plants those seeds in our head, it's like, okay, Spirit won't let it go. You will dream about it. You will think about it constantly. There will be signs, things that your mother does, things that your partner does, whoever this is, God's going to show you. And when you finally accept the reality and the truth that everything is not okay, then only then will you be able to move forward. Because right now it's like you're you know, she has her arms crossed, you know, she doesn't want, like, Spirit's offering her a gift. She's like, I don't want it. I don't want I don't want it, because this is going to require me to leave my partner. It's going to have to meet it's going to require me to, you know, put up healthy boundaries with my mother, you know, things like that. It's overwhelming to hear, because we want to hear good shit all the time, but it's, I mean, again, like I said at the beginning of this reading, if you're on the wrong path, Spirit will tell you you're on the wrong path. You don't want to go down the wrong path and find out 10, 15 years later that, oh man, I should have made a change in my life 10 years back. You know, hindsight is always 20/20. Spirit is giving you 20/20 vision now, before you spend years of your life investing in something that isn't going to work out. Or you're just going to be in the same situation that you find yourself now, and you're like, man, where's the progress? So, you know, the truth isn't always fun. Okay, so this defensive energy where you don't want to accept the truth that's being spoken is part of this process. But just know that Spirit will send you signs, okay? Okay, let's look at this Four of Cups. Somebody's really not happy with the message that was given to them. The Four of Cups. Let's look at this Four of Cups. Yep. This is it, man. Maybe you didn't want to hear that your partner, that the reason why you know, they could make a lot of money, right? Maybe they make good money. The King of Pentacles, you know, he's a hard worker. He's a business owner. He's a provider. But again, just because he's bringing in money, he can also be, as much as he brings in, he's reckless with it. And that's what's causing the burdens. That's what's causing the financial hardships, is your partner. Because this is like living above your means type energy, where he might make good money, but making good money, if you're not smart in how you invest it, if you're not smart in how you know, manage your money, if you're reckless with this, you know, spending and buying and, you know, whatever, it's going to cause financial problems. Okay. Let's see. What else does pile need to know? So maybe this is the message, you know, you both make good money. You could both make good money. And again, why? Why are we still struggling? Why are we having money problems? It's because this King of Pentacles, your partner, is reckless. Yeah. Or it could be you. I don't know. You'll know. You're gonna have to put the energy where it goes. You know, it's hard to hear truths about ourselves. You know, there could be something going on behind the scenes that you have to. What about this message? What is the Page of Wands? The message about your partner. Like, okay, so again, you're gonna have to put the energies where it belongs. You know, it could be you, it could be your partner, but somebody's reckless. It came out with the King of Pentacles, so I was assuming it could be the King of Pentacles that could be a little reckless, but it could be you too. Or this could be a toxic behavior of enabling sneaky behavior. So you could be telling people, nah, he doesn't do that. Nah, he doesn't do that. You're enabling it. Man. It's hard. It's hard when we have we're struggling to get out ahead, and other people in our group, in our family, it's like they're moving in the right direction and they're having success, but yet we're still stagnant and stuck. It's like, me and my husband make more money than, my brothers, my sisters. Yeah, why am I the one struggling? Why am I the one, and sometimes we're with the wrong people, or it could just be that, I'm hearing codependency. So if you see, Spirit doesn't want you to be focused on what's going wrong in your life and what's going right in other people's lives. Spirit doesn't want you to focus that. Everybody gets to live their life based on how they choose to move, right? So how someone else moves is not necessarily how you're supposed to move. So don't focus on the success of others. Focus on, what you need in your life to be happy, successful, and fulfilled, okay? And right now, one of the things, again, you didn't want to accept the message about, it could be the people around you. It could be your partner. It could be your family. It could, and these are people that you have to put healthy boundaries up to, okay? All right. Wow. Yeah, no, somebody's not liking that, man. Somebody's really fighting me. Somebody's really fighting me. They don't want, they're deceiving themselves, man. They're deceiving themselves. Again, like I said, this is advice, this is guidance. You don't have to take it. It's your, free will is always a thing, okay? Let's look at this 8 of Cups. So let's say you walk away from this mother, this home life, or, this partnership. I'm not saying you're just going to pack up and leave, overnight. This is something that you have to plan for. Okay, this is not what I want, or this, whatever you have to do, you have to make plans, right? And kind of even if you don't move away from these people, you have to put up healthy boundaries. Again, don't enable bad behavior. So if your partner is being really reckless with money, it's important that you put your foot down. If your mother causes a lot of stress and anxiety in your life, it's important that you keep up healthy boundaries. This is one of those times that your mother doesn't need to know all your business of what's going on, because then she's going to be like, see. She causes more stress than anything. Okay. Let's look at this 8 of Cups, walking away, moving away from, you could, walking away, like, could mean starting over financially, and you don't want to have to do that. You're worried about feeling defeated. So it's like, I don't want to have to move away, because that means I'm going to have to start over. It's like the Hierophant talks about marriage, commitments, contracts. So you're like, man, if I move away, I'm going to have to start over. And I don't want to do that to move away. Because there could be someone in the marriage who could be very manipulative and sneaky. And they're like, if I move away, or maybe you need to be strategic, and how to move away. I'm not saying, you know, doing any illegal shit or, you know, nothing like that. Just strategize. Anything else for the Eight of Cups? Moving away from this, these energies is going to end your financial struggle. Remember, I told you, if you move away from these energies, you're setting yourself up for financial stability, a healthy marriage, but you need to take that chance. So this is still pretty much up in the air. You know, your struggles, your financial struggles will come to an end if you move away. And you're going to be sitting pretty with the Queen of Pentacles. But you're afraid of starting over. Don't be afraid. The Fool talks about taking chances, being fearless, and taking a chance. But again, free will is always at play, guys. Okay? This is important for you to remember. You know, God doesn't force you to do anything. God allows free will to play out. So this is your choice to make, to either stay or walk away. Okay, pile number 1. All right. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. So if this was a, if it's going to be heart, because the Three of Michaels is the Three of Swords, so that represents heartache, pain. Don't allow the things from the past, you know, past mistakes to stop you from taking chances on things that will be better for you in the end. Okay, pile 1? That's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the description box. There's more information there on how to contact me and how to schedule your own personals if you feel called to do so. Okay, guys? But if not, and this is where I leave you, have a great one, guys. All right, pile 2. If you chose the Light Seers Tarot, this is your reading. We're going to start by pulling one of these Archangel Tarot cards for a general message from Spirit. Hopefully we can get you some encouragement and, you know, that to keep going forward, or if you need to make a change in direction, Spirit will let you know. Okay, guys? So we're going to see. Message for pile 2. We have Epiphany. Okay, Epiphany says, joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Okay, so there could be an epiphany coming through. You could be having an epiphany. Answers that come through meditation. It could be in regards to work. Yeah, with the High Priestess, this is talking about meditation, you know. Joy through spiritual growth. You could be growing spiritually in something, you know. It could be work, honestly. Okay, you could be like someone, you could be a lot of meditation, okay? A lot of meditation, a lot of going within, silencing the noise. It could be, again, it could have something to do with your work, a project, using your creativity. You could be learning something new. Yeah, and you might feel like you have your head in the clouds. You're like, well, it really, you know, am I crazy for wanting to do this? It doesn't seem realistic. Or, you know, a lot of times we tell ourselves that this is pie in the sky energy. You know, I could never do that. That's crazy. But Spirit wants you to do a lot of meditation. With the Seven of Wands, you know, people coming after you, but you're staying calm and peace in your bubble, silencing the noise. You could be wanting to go back to school. You could be learning something new, something that has to do with your creativity. You're going to be a light to others. You know, whatever you're studying, look at the balloons are light bulbs. So with this card, it says you be a light to others. So whatever you're studying is going to be a light to others. Okay? You could have been doing this for some time, or maybe, you know, whatever, if you've done it and if you just didn't see any results, Spirit wants you to hold steady. Hold steady. People are coming after you, telling you, you're crazy, that, you know, it's not working. Whatever you're working towards, nothing's coming in. They want you to believe that. But you're going to have an epiphany through meditations, through connecting to Spirit. Anything else? Take a chance. Take a chance. You know, she's about to let herself fall off that cliff. And she's trusting that God's going to catch her. You know, because this person has this, you know, you were thinking that this, whatever chance you wanted to take was pie in the sky, that nothing was going to come of it. Oh, we have the Hermit. A lot of meditation. A lot of silencing the noise to get this epiphany. Okay? Anything else? Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune, man. Oh my God. Pile number 2. If you take a chance, if you trust in Spirit, like joy through spiritual growth, you're gonna learn how to trust in Spirit. Because you're gonna see that the chances you took when you trusted in Spirit and God paid off with the Wheel of Fortune. Good things are coming, pile number 2. Okay, so let's look at this pie in the sky, this Page of Cups energy. Whatever you wanted to do, you know, people are like, oh, you know, when pigs fly, this will work when pigs fly. No, those are lies. Those are lies. Okay, I mean, not everybody has great ideas, but if you allow yourself to be led by Spirit, by God, by the universe, it will lead you in the right direction. But you have to quiet the noise, because if you have too many people in your ear telling you that's stupid, that's dumb, that's reckless, and you're trusting them instead of yourself and your own higher power, they're gonna throw you off your path. Okay, so this Page of Cups, let's look at the Page of Cups. This pie in the sky, whatever you're thinking would never work, you're gonna have victory. We have the 10 of Cups, man. You're gonna have success, wish fulfillment, victory. Yeah, it could have to do with work. Again, could be people around you trying to create these illusions that you shouldn't want this. It could be a father figure trying to get you to believe that whatever you're going to move towards is going to create obstacles and it's going to end badly. Spirit says the Tower in reverse. Spirit says no. This father figure wants you to believe again that this is pie in the sky, that you're delusional for thinking that this could work. The Tower's in reverse. Spirit saying, you know, this father figure might want you to believe that there's going to be some ending and that all hell will break loose. But Spirit, this came in reverse. The Tower came in reverse, so that's not going to happen. Okay, that's why Spirit wants you to silence the noise. Don't allow people to get in your ear. You know, nobody knows what's best for you. These people, half the time, I say half the time, like 95% of the time, these people don't even know what's best for themselves. And don't measure, don't confuse their material success, like if they have good jobs and money and, you know, nice cars, nice houses, nice clothes, whatever. Don't allow that to confuse you, because these people could be doing things that they have no desire to be doing. They're just doing it for a check, right? Where whatever you're thinking of doing is spiritually led. You know, it doesn't have to be spiritual, but it's Spirit guiding you to your calling, whatever that is. It could be hair, nails, you know, writing books, you know, working at a bakery, whatever this is. Okay. So don't allow people to confuse you. You're going to be, when you trust in spirit, you're going to end where you're supposed to, you're going to end up where you're supposed to be, and you're going to be happy there. You're going to be fulfilled. You're going to be provided for financially. You don't have to worry, but you have to silence the noise of the people around you who are these naysayers who are trying to make you doubt your own intuition. Let's look at the Seven of Wands. This is you finding peace and balance through all the chaos. Yeah, we have the Hermit again. The Hermit. You got the Hermit twice. There could be people who... okay. You're trying to find silence and clarity in the situation, and there's people who are kind of behind you. You know, these are very... these can be very fiery people. The King of Wands is a fire sign. These could be very fiery people, like very persistent and like aggressive people. They are the ones who are trying to disrupt your peace. You're trying to, yeah, they're manipulative. They want to create all this noise so you can't find peace. You can't find that place of clarity where you get these epiphanies. I don't want to, they want to create confusion. I don't want to say that they're intentionally doing this, but they just, this could be just how they are by nature. It's just like cruise control, you know? It's just how they roll. They want to make so much noise, and it's trying to manipulate and confuse you as you're trying to gain clarity. Don't let them do that, okay? Let's look at the Fool. This is taking a chance. I'm not taking these. Okay. Okay, no, Spirit says to take them. All right. So, the Fool is talking about taking a chance. Again, there's that father figure who wants you to reject whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. Your father, this father figure, it could even be a boss, but I'm getting father. This father figure wants you to believe that you're not going to make any money doing this, when Spirit's saying you're going to have money and you're going to have partnership with somebody who really does love you. You're going to have stability. You're going to start a new cycle doing what you love. And there's going to be a lot of passion in your life. Not only that, but you're going to have a partner that is a good provider, is a good love. This is a good partner for you. But this father figure wants you to reject this and they try to do this by trying to convince you that you're not going to make any money, you're not going to have any success, when Spirit's saying that's not true. Okay. Anything else for the Fool? I mean, you got the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, this has to do with work. Take a chance. Whatever you might need to, if you find passion in it, it could also be something online. Could be doing something online. Queen of Wands, this talks about your creative passions. Let's look at that. Yeah. You want a new passionate beginning in something. And there's going to be people around you who are going to try to create conflict, trying to end this. Okay, there could be a group. Wow. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. Anything else? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's pull a card for what type of work this is. Okay. Okay. Spirit wants you to know that the devil's creeping. The devil's trying to kill whatever you're trying to move towards. Remember, I said that when you're doing something that you're led to do, it's your spiritual calling. Like I said, it doesn't have to be spiritual, but when you're led by God to do something, and it could be for a long period of time, it could be for a short period of time, but regardless, if you're led to do something, do it. And then you're going to be at that place where you're going to get some kind of epiphany where, okay, now I can do this, and you're going to move to something else. It's like a ladder you have to climb, but there's pieces of all these different places you have to be. You're supposed to collect information, knowledge, whatever it is. So wherever you find yourself is not by accident. You're meant to learn something there. So again, don't let the devil confuse you and telling you that that's not where you're supposed to be. The devil is a liar. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. The devil doesn't want you to follow your spirit. Okay? Let's see if we can get some a card about what type of work this is. Because you could be going back to school, you could be learning something new with the Page of Swords. So let's see what this is. What type of work is this? What field of study this could be. Okay. Field of study or type of work that this person could be doing. Here we have the King of Cups. I need my book for this one. So kings talk about getting expertise and having confidence in this field of this field. So you could be going back to school to get that expertise. King of Cups. So this is a doctor, a CEO, a higher level management. So this could be like a management position. Yeah, something like that. But it's in a let's see, what else can we see about this? What type of work is this? It's something that you love, though. It is something that you love. You're gonna love. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands twice. All right. Now queens talk about stability in work and balancing home and life. The Queen of Wands is a teacher, a leader, an entrepreneur. So you could be like, an entrepreneur. Again, I remember online, I saw online stuff. So you could be an entrepreneur. You're gonna find a lot of passion in this, though. It's like, let's see what this is. Knights talk about movement and change in work. So yeah, it could be a change in whatever you're doing now. Maybe that's what you're doing now. Maybe you're in management. You're in management. You're a CEO, a doctor, maybe. I'm getting management, though. And you want to find more balance and stability in work, right? There's going to be a change. This is going to be a change from whatever you're doing. Entrepreneur, you can start your own business. Knight of Wands. It could be in a very competitive field. Could be in a very competitive field. Anything else? So whatever you're doing, so maybe that could be another thing that people, yeah, Spirit says, yeah. Okay. People, it could be very competitive, and that could be one of the other things that people are trying to tell you, well, you shouldn't do that because it's very competitive. And no, man, fuck that. If that's where you're meant to be, you're going to come out on top. Okay? Nobody can stop what God has laid out for you. So if you're going into a field where it's very competitive because you were led there by Spirit, these other people, they aren't going to be any competition to you, for you. You're going to put them down because that's where you're meant to be. Other people are there probably because of the money, probably because of the status, whatever reason that people want the, to be there. It could be because other people tell them that's what you should be doing, and they're following the guidance and of other people, what other people think they should be doing, and not really being there because that's where their soul, their spirit, where their higher power led them to. Okay, so don't allow that to discourage you. If it is very competitive, don't let that discourage you, especially if you were guided to be there. Okay. Now take tarot for example. There's a lot. It's very competitive, especially on YouTube. It's very competitive. But then you see these people that have high subscriber counts, but their content is, let's be real, it's trash. Not all tarot readers, right? But you can easily get discouraged because you're like, well, I'm not really growing, I'm not doing that. It's like, nah, fuck that. You keep going because God is teaching you how to be persistent and patient and trusting in Him, that you are where you are meant to be. Because like I said, even if it's for a short time, even if it's for a long time, regardless of how long you're supposed to be there, you're meant to be there. If you're there for a short time, it's because, oh, well, I just needed you to cross paths with this one person because they're going to take you to another level. Something else that you should be doing. That's why you should never walk away from things that you are called to do. If you're in your spirit, in your heart, in your soul, you're like, I really feel like I should be doing this. I really want to learn. Then do it. Take a chance and invest in yourself. People are trying to get you to believe that this is pie in the sky when Spirit's telling you, sit quietly, calm the noise, or silence the noise, and let me speak to you. I have the Wheel of Fortune for you. The star, baby. All you need to do is connect to me. That's where you're going to get the epiphany, okay? That's where you're going to, Spirit's trying to tell you what your outcome is. You have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. You could be very stable. So, okay, remember, queens talk about stability in work and balancing home and work, right? So you could be doing this, something online where it's going to give you the ability to balance your home life and your work life, okay? You're going to find a lot of fulfillment in this. Don't let people create conflict for you, okay? Don't let them do that, because that's what they do. They try to get in your head, try to confuse you, because that's what the devil does. The devil uses people to go against the people who are trying to connect to their higher power, trying to find their calling, what they're meant for in this life. The devil doesn't want that, so the devil is going to send people after you to disturb your peace, so you can't connect to God, so you can't get the epiphany. Spirit's saying, I'm trying to tell you what I have for you, but this is a process, okay? All right, pile number 2, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped you in any way, shape, or form that it was supposed to. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the description box. There's more information down below on how to schedule your own personals if you feel called to do so, okay? If not, and this is where I leave you, have a great one, guys.